successful at anything, the money comes later. Don't go into it, I'm not making any money. I'm not doing that. No, if you love it and you know, you got to look, you have to have foresight here. You look in the future. Yeah, I'll make it down the road. So many people I know that foresight way better than I've ever had. Oh my God, I could tell you stories on top of stories, and I will at some point, and they'll come into play. I'm not going to tell you every story of everybody I know today, but it's real, including mine. You know, I found some talent. You know, there's a girl I found at 9 years old. You know, she was in a little, what do you call it? Not a play, but a audition thing, you know, for agents to come in and see their work. She was in classes, and they had like auditions, and they call us all the time for that. Back then, that was a long time ago. Back then, I was an agent in between managing from New York to LA because I owned an agency as well. I'll get into that another time as well. But I was out scouting. And it's called a showcase, and agents are invited. Even managers are invited. But I was an agent at this time for an agency called ABA, which has my name on it to this day. But there was a little girl in there. She was 9 years old, and she's the one I liked. Everybody else that I saw her, I think, kind of thought she looked like a little boy as well. But me, I saw like monster talent at 9 years old. You know, with kids, they either got it or they don't, especially that ages and stuff. I mean, you really got to dig down and look and see if you could give them the chance and you want to roll with it. Well, she was 9, and I talked to her parents and stuff, and they were knowledgeable about the business. Her father was, you know, in the background in production, and like, I don't know if he was a cameraman or something in the background, whatever, but he knew what was up, sort of. So I just told him he liked what I had to say. I had an agency. I had my girls, my daughter's mom with me back then, and she was running the show at the agency as far as the kids day to day and getting them the auditions. And they came with us. Her name was Kristen Stewart. 2 years later, at 11 years old, I got her Panic Room. She starred opposite Jodie Foster. She was 11. Jodie Foster got like 7 million. Kristen Stewart got like 100,000. It was a long time ago. And you know what happens after, if you watch Panic Room? She plays an abused child in that. Magnificent. Unbelievable. But everybody's seen it. And all the big time agents came out of the woodwork and wanted to steal her. And they did. I found her. I started her. I got her that. I still know Gavin Polone, who produced that to this day. You know, she was on, when she got Twilight, she was one of the biggest stars in the world for teenagers. In the world. She started at 9. So it all depends how good you want to be, how much you want to push it, how hard you want to work for it. That's what determines greatness. When maybe you didn't choose school, you could still be great. You could still have a lot to offer. You're smart and you work hard, have some foresight, listen to smarter people sometimes. Not people that want to take advantage of you. There's a difference. Smart people that have no interest in what you're doing, but you're picking their brain. Do that. Follow that. Follow them for examples. Pick a little bit here, a little bit there, and move. Put it in your repertoire, you know, and use it every day. It takes every day, you guys. So to Francesca, who asked me to do this, you know, if you don't have too much direction in your life, you got to associate yourself with people who do have direction. Find people that are already doing stuff. Try to get involved with them and their companies. Pick something and go to that. Beg, borrow, and steal to get in there. I don't mean that. I mean that figuratively. You know what I mean. But try very, very hard. Prove yourself. You know, I've started at the bottom and so many times. I was a dishwasher, remember? You don't even know about the place I worked in, a shirt manufacturing company. Well, I begged them for a job and they didn't have anything. 60 women that made shirts for designers, sewed them. And then the cutting room who cut all the materials and the fabrics and everything for the women to sew them together as shirts. And then the shipping all over the world. They didn't have a job for me. I begged them to be the janitor. 6 months later, kind of like the dishwashing thing, I was running the company. You can do it. You can do it. So don't think, just because you don't have a college education, that you can't be great. And I'm sorry that I missed that and didn't talk about that when I was talking about how important I thought school was. And it is, but there's different ways. Everybody is different. This is the United States of America. Anybody has a shot. There's immigrants that come here every day. My family's family was all immigrants. They were made fun of every minute of every day back then as being greasy Italians. Every ethnicity gone through their stuff. Keep rolling. Believe in yourself. Believe in your family who loved you, brought you up the best they can. Or maybe not. To all the parents out there, God bless you. Brought your kids up right. As long as you were there, they get it after a while. All the dads, I'm a girl dad, so to all the girl dads, God bless you. And if you weren't there, shame on you. All the moms had to take over and do double duty. Or vice versa. If the mom wasn't there, dad, double duty. We do what we have to do. And all you kids that are listening, you won't know that until you become parents and have kids of your own. Then you'll know. And in my case, my kids are my life. I have it tattooed on my back. La mi figlie sono la mia vita. My daughters are my life. And then I say to them, sono benedetto, grazie a te. I'm blessed, and I thank you for it. That's all. That's all. Could be simple. Lead a simple, humble life. Work real hard. Save your money. And then later on, maybe you could enjoy life like you're supposed to. And you don't have to worry. All this stuff here that we're talking about, you could pass it on to other kids and young people. All through what you've been through. Stay on it. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. And remember, my email's on the front and back of these things. Email me if you want some insight on whatever you're thinking. I got it. If I could help, I'm there. I care. Kids, youth, my thing. You know what I mean? Got some new artists too that I'm listening to. I told you about, I think last episode, Billie Eilish, Javaya, sick about. There's another guy who is Alejandro, Alejandro Avarda. He's amazing. Now here is a kid who's a street musician. Started late on the music scene as far as making it now. He taught himself how to play the guitar, taught himself how to play the piano, and writes sick, beautiful, beautiful music with a beautiful angelic voice. Check him out. Bryn Cartelli. I think she's from Boston as well, or that area. Unbelievable. New artists coming up. They could write, care, want to do stuff, make you feel good too, inspire you. Music inspires you. Listen to some stuff. You know, there's a song by Jessie J. Look it up on YouTube, Pandora, whatever that is. It's called Who You Are. Listen to the words. It's okay to not be okay. Listen to that song. All right? So hopefully I shed some light. Thank you, Francesca, for, put me in touch with this. episode. Hopefully it resonates and it helps. All right? It's Sunday. Peace. Pray a little bit or a lot. It works. Love your family. Anybody you love, call them. Tell them that. Kiss your parents goodnight. Means a lot. Life's short sometimes. Let's go. We're all going to make it out of this. Peace. Out.